Okay, number 33, we want to, we're given the polynomial function, and we're given a 0. We want to find the other 0. So here we've got f of x equals x cubed plus 4x squared minus 2x minus 8. It says that negative 4 is a 0. We need to find the other zeros. Well, there's a couple ways to do this, and I'll go ahead and I'm going to use this 0. I'll use my polynomial, my synthetic division. Since it is a 0, it will divide through this. 1, 4, negative 2, negative 8. Bring down this one, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add. That's what you should get. If you don't get a 0, you did it wrong. So now this it started off x cubed, so this is x squared, and this is an x, and then that's just your variable. So x squared minus 2 is the last part. So here's what you know. X plus 4 times x squared minus 2 is your factored form. So I'm going to take this quadratic here, set it equal to 0, solve it out. I'm going to add 2, take square root. When I take the square root, I automatically do plus or minus, and I get plus or minus square root of 2. So it's a power of 3, so I should have no more than 3 zeros. In this case, I haven't accounted for the positive square root of 2 and the negative square root of 2. So there's my 2 other zeros. And let's look at part B. Oh, by the way, you could have, I don't know if you saw this or not, you didn't actually, on this question, you didn't have to, you could actually factor this in parts. You could factor a 2 out of this, a negative 2. You see how both those are x plus 4s? So you factor out the x plus 4s, and you're left with x squared plus 2, or minus 2, right? That's, you set this part equal to 0. So you could do this question 2 different ways. But if it gives me the 0, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Alright, so what's part B say? Okay, the degree is 3, so I'm looking for 3 zeros, hopefully. They tell me 3 is a 0. So let's go ahead and, I'm going to use that synthetic division here. 1, negative 11, 56, negative 96. Bring down the 1, multiply. We add, so that'd be negative 8. Multiply, negative 24. That'd be 22, 32. 3 times 32, 96. 0. You're supposed to get a 0 right there. So this would be x squared minus 8x plus 32. That's the, so if I factor this, I get to this. This is my factored form that I have right now. Now I can solve this little quadratic kind of any way I want to. I can try factoring it, or I can try doing the quadratic formula. I don't know of any numbers that would multiply to give me 32, but would add to give me negative 8. Just nothing pops in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the quadratic formula. So negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Negative negative 8 plus minus 8 squared. I'm not going to put the negative on this because I'm going to square it anyways, so I'm just not going to put more crap in there that I don't need. So that's going to be 8 plus minus 64 minus, see, 4 times 30 is 128. All over 2. Be 8 plus or minus square root of negative 64. 2. Well, square root of negative makes it an I, and the square root of 64 is 8. And then both these get divided by 2. So 8 over 2 is 4, and 8i divided by 2 is 4i. So my other two zeros would be 4 plus 4i and 4 minus 4i.